Hey everybody, so I am taking a turn on the video that I first saw done by Emily Noel and then done by Jessica, Jam Beauty. I'm trying to remember how they were phrased. It was originally done by, I think, a talk show host. It was a hot takes concept / unpopular opinions where you share your strong opinion on something that's going on in the community. In this case, the beauty / YouTube community, and then I share my opinion on your opinion. That's kind of it in a nutshell. And I asked the question on Instagram, saved it in my highlights, gave y'all a few days to respond, and you're seeing this, I think, a couple weeks after I asked the question. So just a couple of things before we jump in. It's still really, really hot. So I have my hair in this weird, I don't even know what's happening here. I'm not leaving the house like this. So I have all the responses here and I will cut and paste them into the screen so you can see. In some cases, I did message the commenter so I can get some clarification. I did say it doesn't have to be limited to the beauty community. We can extend it to just the YouTube social media world in general. Many of you completely disregarded my instructions, wanted my opinions on politics, religion, the education system. I have strong opinions on everything, but I would like to have people still tune in. So I am going to keep my opinions to myself on those topics and just address in general YouTube, beauty, social media. Except on this one. HMO Sour says, pumpkin spice anything is gross. Well, I think that's pretty strong. I used to really, really love pumpkin spice lattes in particular, and the bloom has worn off. I mean, they're okay. It's fine. I had one at the airport recently. It's not my favorite holiday drink. There's a gingerbread one, I think, that comes out that I'm a little more excited about. So I wouldn't say it's gross, but I think it's become overdone. Still off topic, but worth addressing for all of you Bravo fans. Metzi says, I'm upset Vicky was demoted to friend on the OC. She is the center of the drama with Kelly. So I gotta tell you something that has just completely shocked me. We have Real Housewives of Orange County going on. We have the Real Housewives of Dallas going on. And the trailers for New Jersey and Atlanta recently popped up. I haven't been watching OC or Dallas really at all. I think I'm over it. I think I might be growing up. It took a while, but that's not to say in the near future I may not binge watch the entire season in one sitting, but I just can't sit through it anymore. It's just become completely ridiculous to me. That being said, I am not judging you if you are still loving it and watching it. I get it. I got it for many, many, many years. I can't do it anymore. I don't know. I think I've reached my level of, I can't. Okay, let's get into YouTube, shall we? So, if I butcher your username, I apologize. Lakeem79 says, future career plans when YouTube stars no longer reverential, spending money versus save. So I'm thinking what you mean, and I apologize for assuming this, but I'm thinking you mean in general, future career plans for what I think about YouTube, because I'm not a YouTube star, so you're not possibly referring to me. When YouTube stars is no longer a thing, what do I think about that? I have had discussions over the years with other YouTubers that are in my age bracket. Our concerns about younger YouTubers who jump straight into this YouTube thing, straight out of high school, with no college education or no job training, no skills, because who knows how long this thing lasts, and there's no guarantee for any of us. Even if YouTube continues on forever, we are one scandal or you never know when people will stop watching you, stop using your affiliate links, and we will be talking about that. You never know when this whole thing stops, and honestly, you never know if your channel will ever take off enough to sustain you, to support you to where you can pay for your life. There's no health insurance with this. There's no job security. There's no 401k. And it does concern me when the younger YouTubers blow up really, really big and they have these extravagant lifestyles. And I hope that they are putting the majority of that away somewhere and investing and living very conservatively on what they're actually making. No one knows for sure. it's really not my problem. But like, to bring it back around to me personally, my YouTube career, if you want to call it that, never started as a way to contribute to the family income. It started as a hobby. It has changed from that, but that's not how we planned our family expenses. And so it's just been sort of a happy surprise. I do have a background in education, and if I wanted to go back to that, I guess I could. Have to get recertified, but to me, it has always been a little bit of a concern. I'm not sure what the spending money versus saving money question part is, so we're gonna have to skip over that part. Kat Nuck, I think, says, when someone says that this lipstick or whatever is the perfect color or formula but buys more. I'm guessing she feels that's annoying. So I totally understand it. I'm sure I'm guilty of saying that. The problem is, going back to the YouTube career thing, our job is to constantly talk about what's new. So if we just found the perfect lipstick and then never bought another one, we wouldn't have any content to talk about. I don't think you'd want to watch a video where I'm talking about the same tube of, let's say, Estee Lauder Pure Envy lipstick in the shade Impulsive. You would be annoyed if I wore that in every single video. I have over 1,000 videos. That would get tedious. Also, they, I think, are about to discontinue it if they haven't already. So, or not everybody wants to wear that particular shade, or not everybody likes that particular formula. So for the average consumer, yes, 1, 2, 3, maybe 5 shades and formulas of lipstick is enough for an at-home consumer. But for a YouTuber, that we can't possibly make videos on 1 or 2 shades, 1 or 2 formulas. That's just sort of how it goes with the job. And let's face it, even if we weren't making YouTube videos, we love makeup. And those of you who watch these videos, you love playing with makeup as much as we do. 1 or 2 or 3 is never going to be enough for us. That's why you look in our purses. I guarantee those of you watching at home, if I was at your house and opened your purse, I'd probably find at least 5 or 10 tubes of lipstick or lip products in your bag too. We're all guilty of it to some extent. We're makeup hoarders, most of us. That's why we watch YouTube videos. We all have that common thread of makeup hoarding in there somewhere. At least those of us that come from a YouTube beauty interest, I think. Okay, a few of you addressed the same thing, so I'm just gonna go with the first one I see. Courtney Hudson 12 said, miss the days when palette launches were special. Too many coming out these days. Courtney, I 100% agree with you, and many of you noticed that I really don't cover a lot of launches. In fact, I instinctively just kind of go, saying that I am wearing a brand new launch on my eyes right now. I went to Ulta recently to actually research some stuff for a video that either is coming out just before this or will be coming out next. I had no intention of buying anything. It's the Too Faced Extra Spicy Gingerbread palette. I was not going to buy it, and here it is. But MAC, I think MAC is guilty of introducing this trend. Remember when MAC, it used to be just quarterly seasonal releases, and then they started with the monthly releases, and now it seems like everybody is doing it monthly, if not weekly, and it's just not special anymore. And it's oversaturating the market, and everybody, I think they need to dial it back. I don't know if we can. I think now consumers just expect something new and shiny constantly, and I think it's actually hurting the industry because it's hard to get excited about anything new because, well, frankly, I think they're running out of new stuff. How many times can you reinvent neutral makeup or fall colored makeup or, I don't know, add a new scent, different kind of shimmer? I wish they would kind of tone it down and dial it back, but I think we're into this consumerism to a point where I don't think it's possible to dial it back, but I would like to be proven wrong. 2 or 3 of you also posted a similar question to Koopsma98, so I'll go with hers because it's the first one that came up. I'm so tired of people posting rude comments. If you can't be kind, leave or don't watch. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm going to have to agree. I don't think that's a controversial topic. Yeah, I mean, it's a basic tenet of human decency. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it. I will say in general, I have seen a trend in the last 6 to 9 months, at least on my channel. I haven't really seen, now watch what's going to happen next. I haven't seen any really negative comments that are too glaringly awful. I'm not complaining. I just have generally seen less of them, which is nice. So there's that. I have noticed that when things get nasty out in the real world, especially in the political arena, I see it reflected in comments on YouTube. So it's like when people get stirred up on other topics, it carries over, it bleeds over into our little community as well. So I'm curious to see as we get into the election season if that happens again. I hope it doesn't. I hope we can stay decent. But generally speaking, it's been pretty chill over here in YouTube land, at least in my little corner of it. So let's hope it stays that way. Fingers crossed. Okay, I want to address this one. Let's Go Find Beauty says, more than 2 ads per video, can't stand it. I'm not a fan either. I don't know how much control, I know I don't have any control over that. How's that for an answer? I can control whether or not I have ads in the middle of my videos and whether or not they can be skippable ads. But as far as the number of them, I could go back. I honestly don't spend too much time looking at the AdSense part of my back end of my YouTube dashboard. I was not aware that you could limit that. So, and I don't watch, if I watch back my own videos, I don't think I see the ads. So y'all have to give me some feedback. If you're getting slammed with ads, please let me know. I'm sure that's annoying. Okay, Karen0315 says, high-waisted pants look ridiculous. They make women look disproportionate. Well, Karen, I think I'm totally against low-rise. I think those are, I haven't seen low-rise in a long time. A mid-rise are okay. I think the extreme high-waisted is a little, where they like hit your bra. I'm with you. That's weird. But I am not against a high waist because it sucks the lower belly in, and even though I did the cool sculpting, was not a good girl and I've gained some weight back, so guess what? It comes back. So it sucks stuff in, which is kind of nice, and I do bend over from time to time, and I like that nothing comes out the back end. So I think if done, like a moderate high rise is not a horrible thing. That's my personal opinion. Obviously, we disagree. It's okay. Just don't wear them if you don't like them. Here's another one. We're going to have to agree to disagree. D. Charette says, all the stupid packing travel videos. I can pack my bags. Thanks. No help needed. Okay. I love the stupid packing videos. No, I don't think they're stupid. I love the packing travel videos because I travel a good amount. I mean, I'm not traveling every month, but I travel a good amount, and I love gadgets. And every time I pack, I always have this nagging feeling I could do it better. That there's some way to do it better, there's some better way to fold or roll, there's some gadget I don't have that I need, or some pouch, or some tiny thing that'll make everything better. I love those videos. Sorry, it's like a guilty pleasure. Those have replaced the what's in my bag for me. Those are my guilty pleasure. Cannot stop watching those. Love them. Although no one ever shows what they do with their liquids. I feel like I want to know what you do with your liquids when you fly. Why is no one showing those? Angie, la 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 la, or there's a lot of la's after Angie. Sponsored videos are always biased. Okay, I actually gave this a lot of thought because it's a broader, it's a big blanket statement there. I can't speak for everybody who makes sponsored videos. I can only speak about myself. I did put a poll up a little while back asking if you're interested in my take on sponsored videos, because again, I can only speak from my experience. It was about 60-40, which is too close. I got so excited I knocked over my drink. Okay, let's roll backwards. So let's start with the premise that you, for some reason, are watching my channel because there's something about me or my videos that you like. But all of a sudden, I do a sponsored video and you turn off everything that you like or trust about me and are assuming that some way I am biased, meaning I am lying in some way about how I feel about the product and the content that I'm making. If you're drawing the conclusion that because I'm getting paid to make that video, I've suddenly abandoned my ethics and I'm willing to bend them or abandon them to make money for that video, then you should also draw the conclusion that because all my other videos have affiliate links, I might as well be lying in all of those videos as well because I want you to like the products I'm talking about, click the links, buy my stuff, so I will continue to make more money. Which hopefully, you would know by now that that's not the case. Like, where does it stop? If I'm lying for the sponsored videos, why not just keep on lying to keep making more money in every video that I put up? I mean, that's why as a creator, it's offensive when people make statements like that, because you're basically saying I have no integrity, I am lying to you just to make money. The reality is, all I can offer you is my integrity, because it doesn't take very long for you to try products that I recommend. If I'm lying, realize they're horrible, word spreads. It's not that big of a community. Social media makes the world pretty small. And you will all soon realize that I have been lying. Word will get around, and no one will watch my videos, use my affiliate links. Brands won't offer me sponsorships, and poof, there goes the channel. So really, all I can sell is my reputation, is my integrity. So why would I give all that up for 1 or 2 sponsored videos? Because that's all it's going to take before it's all gone. So that's why, when people say, oh, sponsored videos, it's a commercial, it's an ad, it's for me, it's a relationship that I've made with a brand that I have chosen to work with because it's a product I already use and like, or it's a brand I've wanted to work with anyway, and they're going to pay me for time that I would have done anyway. Why not? It's a way to make a living that I enjoy. I think that the problem with how sponsored videos came about is why we're here now. That for some reason creators were made to feel shameful, and so we introduced the concept in a way that was apologetic, and so we're apologizing instead of saying, isn't this awesome that a mostly woman-driven industry created this thing out of nothing, out of our kitchens and our bedrooms with a laptop and like a webcam, and created this billion-dollar industry, and are providing for our families and being able to be present in our lives and still do this, and we can support each other doing this, and and not only should we not be apologetic, we should be proud, and we should feel accomplished, and we should be building each other up, and we should be shouting it from the rooftops. Look at us, look what we've done. I think the problem is because we started this almost like ashamed that we were doing something that made money, that we have, as creators, we have enabled the viewers to feel like it's okay to shame us for making money. So I don't know where I'm going with this. I have no idea. This was like way past the original question that sponsored videos are always biased. I could talk about this for days. I'm going to stop. But I think we've got, generally, this goes back to something I said a long time ago, is we need to stop apologizing. As women, we need to stop apologizing and make just declarative statements. I think it's really cool that this YouTube thing has turned into what it has, and it has opened doors for a lot of people, not just women, but all kinds of underrepresented and unrepresented groups to have a platform and have a voice and have an income. And here we are talking about completely random things, from pumpkin spice to sponsored videos. It's pretty cool. On to less heavy topics. Kelly Rowland 12 says, YouTubers who use filters while talking about a product. What are these filters? Where can I get one? No, seriously. I know there are filters on Instagram. I don't use the filters. I want you to see what it look like. I don't get the point. I honestly don't. I am using a ring light right now, and the bright light will wash out lines. I can tell you that in real life, I don't look quite this good. It does highlight some things I wish you didn't see quite so well, like this, where is it, this side? This healing blemish here, I think, is much more prominent. But in general, I don't get the point. Like, why? Like I said, it goes back to the lying thing. Like, if it doesn't turn out in real life the way I'm showing it, then you're going to say something and I look like an idiot. So I don't get it. Who are these YouTubers? I feel like it's this unicorn. I don't know who these YouTubers are. I don't know these people. They're not anyone I watch. Honestly, let me know in the comments below. No, don't shame anyone. I take that back. I don't want to know. This one comes up. Kelly, you had 2 good questions. YouTubers who give a review on an anti-aging product when they have Botox. Okay, as someone who has Botox, well, I have the new version of Botox, but same concept. Anti-aging is more than just wrinkles in your forehead or crow's feet. It's all kinds of things that are going wrong with my face. Not wrong. There's nothing wrong about aging. But things go on when you age. There's uneven skin tone. There's larger pores. Botox isn't going to get rid of every line in my face. there's all, it's sagging. It's not going to reverse gravity. Anti-aging is more than just what's going on up here. So I am always, whenever I talk about skincare, I'm always going to tell you what I already have going on in here and then let you know what the skincare product is going to address. So when I'm talking about a vitamin C product, that's brightening. Botox does not brighten my skin. Botox is not going to take care of uneven skin tone. So there you go. Okay. And then the last thing is Annie Holly says, I am over skinny jeans and matte lipstick. Done. Life is too short. Well, I like skinny jeans. I mean, as long as I can move my legs, I'm good. I kind of feel like they're leggings with pockets. Matte lipstick. Every once in a while, I dip my toe back in, feeling like this is going to be the time it works for me, and then I regret that decision. But it looks so pretty for like a hot minute, and then you're like, oh, but my lips hurt. So I get it. Annie, I'm kind of with you on that one. But I did just buy another matte lipstick, hoping that this is the one that works out. So we shall see. You will see soon in a couple videos if this is the one that works out. I'll let you know. There were a few more, but this is probably going to be a 30-minute video, and I went on that tirade about sponsored videos. So I think enough is enough. Thank you to all of you who wrote in with your questions. They were pretty entertaining, especially the ones that I couldn't put up. You know who you are. Thank you again for supporting me, for watching, following me on Instagram and everywhere else I am on social media, but most importantly, for tuning in here, watching my videos day in and day out all these years. It really does mean quite a lot to me. You truly have no idea. Thanks for spending time with me today. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.